here to discuss your ED chapter 10. In this chapter you will see, so what is the impact? So impact of environmental degradation on life forms. It means all the life are related to the environment. So if the environment degrade, then our life forms become imbalance. So we can say, so environment support life forms in all ways, means in every aspect of their life. So life can exist on earth or environment due to the support of the environment. So we are supported by different type of things which is given by the help of environment. So see, environmental degradation means what? How? Degradation means, you know, negative things is one. So degradation of environment means the alteration in the natural characteristics of different components of environment is called environmental degradation. So when the alteration of the natural character of different type of environmental components, means the component environment like air, water, soil, different type of component of environment or biotic component environment, when they altered their naturality or the composition, they altered, then after that they become degraded, means their efficiency become down. So degradation is very harmful for us, and due to degradation the things become not good or not proper. So see how degradation takes place. So degradation takes place in air, in land or in water, either the fresh water or the marine water. So all the habitats is present either in air, land or water. Then if the air quality is degraded, water quality degraded, land or the land surface become polluted or having some unnatural things, then we can say the things become not proper to live the living organism. So habitat of this area become also degraded, or means it is not friendly to live here. So composition of the air become different. See, so the air is the most important part of the environment because they provide us breathing capability. So we breathe in air. If the things become improper or polluted, if air having composition, air having mixing of unwanted gaseous substances, dust particles, smoke, then after air becomes filthy. So it becomes polluted, and polluted air is not fit for its consumption. So we are unable to live healthy if the air becomes polluted. Pollution of air takes place or done by the help of different type of technological activities we do to uplift our economic capability. So air pollution due to fossil fuel burning, air pollution due to clearing of the forest. So air pollution takes place, and polluted area is not fit for the living condition of the different type of living animals, either living animals or the plants also. They will not live properly in the polluted air. So air should be pure by us, then after we will do the activities in it in proper way. Otherwise this air will be not fit for us or the natural habitat. Land pollution, on which we live, has been polluted by and degraded. Many types of animals live on land in holes, burrows, surfaces, and under rock and in mud, walls, along banks of the ponds and rivers. Most of the land habitat are of animals and birds have been destroyed due to farming practices, mining and quarrying. So many activities we do to remove or to disturb the habitat of the living organism. They are there on the land. So this is the activities of human beings which is fatal or which is negative to the habitat of the living organism. So land habitat become destroyed, become disturbed, and then the living organisms are forced to go or they are forced to extinct, and their number become decreases tremendously, and finally it become extinct from the nature. So to uplift the land habitat, we have to focus on their habitat. We should not disturb the or destroy the habitat of living organisms. So this is the land on which living beings live should be properly protected by the help of our own activities and save them from degradation. Now water, we know water is either the fresh water or polluted water, or that is water which is the habitat of different type of aquatic animals, and they live in that area, and living condition becomes good if the water is fresh. If the water is not fresh or it is polluted, then after it will not, they will not survive or they will not live healthily in that one. So fresh water or brine water nowadays become polluted due to our own activities or due to different type of activities takes place which are negative to the water of the environmental degradation by the human beings. So say extensive agriculture to create dangerous conditions before animals, large number of birds die annually due to the eating of poisonous seeds. Many types of birds pick up the seeds and grasses and fruits and eat them, but farmers use pesticides, leached seeds in the fields. Thus, field sparrow, peacocks and other birds die due to eating of the poisonous seeds. These poisonous seeds having some substances which is really toxic, which is for the safety of the seed till their germination. So that things eaten by the birds, and then they have some biomodification in their body or accumulation of chemical substances in their body, toxic substances in their body, and which leads to premature hatching of the egg. Premature egg become hatched and the chick comes from them. It is unable, they are unable to live or they cannot survive for longer time. So this is the water which are degraded their quality due to human activities, and after degrading the quality, the habitat becomes destroyed from fresh water as well as the marine water system. So we should take care of these water bodies. Regarding the habitat destruction, so we should not destroy or we should not disturb the habitat of the living organisms, otherwise they will imbalance the nature. Now, impact on living forms. See, living forms also affected by the help of degradation. So environmental degradation also have a bad impact on the living organism. So due to environmental degradation, the things become negative, or we can say extinction of animal takes place, impact on domestic animals takes place, bad impact on domestic animals takes place. So these are the activities which are going on due to the impact of living forms. So environmental degradation also give bad impact or negative impact on the living forms. So as extinction, see, extinction means what? The living beings are in a certain number on the land. So when they are not present on land, we can say they are extinct. So this extinction is they will not come back again. Due to extinction, they will lost. They are the assets and they are the they are the component of food chain. If they are extinct, then food chain become imbalanced. So dinosaur extinct now. Dodo extinct now. So this is the activities due to degradation of environments. The facing this living beings face, they are going to be extinct or they become extinct from the earth's surface. So other things, so if you want to protect them from extinction, you have to make sure that environment should be fresh, not degraded, and it provide all the things which support their life. Impact on domestic animals. See, when wild animals extinct or the animal extinct, domestic animals also having some bad impact on them. So domestic animals eat what things which we use in our crop field. So the product of the crop they are eaten, and that crop become toxic. So due to use of more pesticides, weedicides, insecticides, herbicides, so these all things are fruitful for the farmers to produce more and more. But what happens when it is entered in the food, and then they damage our system? Different type of disease comes to our body nowadays, modern day, is due to degradation of the food quality, degradation of the substances which we eat, water, food, all the environments, air become degraded their quality, and due to that these things are very much different. So we should not degrade it, and we try to uplift the quality of the environment by our own effort, not using more chemicals, not using more pesticides, not using more fertilizers in our crop field, and should be organic or biopesticides we use for upliftment of the environmental status or environmental quality, and then we will feel easy. So see, conservation of biodiversity, how we conserve it. So what are the ways? So you know the extinction may cause imbalance in the nature. So we should protect it by the help of generation of awareness among the public, and making a strict law enforcing those law carefully, proper management of the natural resources, captive breeding of animals and birds and in parks takes place, biospheres, reserves and sanctuaries should be take place, so to uplift their numbers. Impact on domestic animals also very poor, what we discussed now. Now conservation is necessary. Conservation means what? Conservation means is the protection and judicious use of natural resources. So see, conservation never told do not use the resources. You should use the resources, but really it is judicious. And we can say protection. You define the protection and judicious use. So judicious use means use, but how much you require, that is the use, not the greedily used. So say the judicious use and for the natural resources is on conservation, and it is necessary for what purpose? For the upliftment of the natural resources in our society or in our neighborhood areas. The conservation of biodiversity takes place. Due to this biodiversity, so resource conservation with judicious way, biodiversity should be conserved in their ex situ or in situ time. Ex situ conservation or in situ conservation. In situ conservation. Ex situ in laboratory. Gene bank, and in situ in the nature. So see, both the activities can conserve our biodiversity, because biodiversity having there is degradation of biodiversity due to habitat loss. Habitat loss takes place, and due to that the biodiversity also decreasing. So biodiversity should be improved by whom? By the help of our own efforts. So biodiversity should be improved by the help of our own activities. So conservation of biodiversity should be either by in situ, either in laboratory or in gene bank, or in situ, that is the ex situ. So this is in the nature where they develop, where they are present. So this is the two things according to red list of IUCN. IUCN, you know, IUCN, International Union for International Union for Pure and Applied definition provide us the name of the particular living organism. They are going to extinct or they are endangered, they are vulnerable. There are different type of this. They are not in proper natural condition. So we should take proper care of them. Either they are plant, that is flora, or animal, that is fauna. Flora and fauna should be protected, and if we protect them, they will be very much protected, or they are safe there. See, from that data book, there is mammals, 305 mammals, 400 birds, 305 mammals, 400 birds, and 138 amphibians, and 195 reptiles. Okay, especially endangered or extinct. Okay, so 195 species of reptiles become endangered. Means they are going to be extinct. So we should take care of their upliftment or their number increasing. So this is the species endangered or extinction, and this is the data in India. This is whole world. Okay, whole world. Out of this, in India, 79 in India, 79 species of birds and 47 of amphibian birds, and that is 15 of reptiles become extinct. Okay, 15 of reptile species become extinct. So this is what? This is the condition which is going on in our country as well as in the whole world. So whole world become facing this problem, and due to that they are really the international organizations or the International Union for Conservation and Resources Organization also try to uplift its capability or living condition of the organisms which are going to be extinct or endangered. So they are uplifting the endangered animal to make their number secure and allow them to live on the earth surface. So Zoological Survey of India, Botanical Survey of India, they also having very much cautious about the plants as well as animals respectively for their upliftment. Main cause of reduction of biodiversity and extinction is, so see, what is the cause of its degradation? So see, the main cause of degradation is deforestation. Second cause, next cause is the environmental pollution. So pollution is the main other cause. Pollution. Third cause is the overexploitation of selected species. Overexploitation. And the third cause, that is the last cause, that is the species and natural disasters. So introduction of foreign species. So foreign species means exotic species. Introduction of species. These are the causes of the extinction of the animal, and degradation is one of the basic cause of this one. So we should not do these things and uplift the environment as well as our capability or as well as our activity. So say this was the main theme of the chapter. So okay. and we will discuss next chapter in the next class. Okay, thank you.